gentlemen, we're about 2 minutes away from the greatest pre-game start to a game we've ever had here at Har-Ber Wildcat Stadium. Good evening, Har-Ber football fans. Tonight is a special night with a new era coming to West Springdale. And for this special night, we have a special delivery. Tonight, the game ball is presented in style by Sam's Furniture. Presenting the game ball is Sam's Furniture representative Carson Nichols with pilot Simon Pence. We want to thank Sam's Furniture and owner Joe Donaldson and Mr. Nichols for sponsoring this great presentation. Apparently, Maverick requested a flyby. This should be coming down any minute. At this time, we had a little change for the pilot right here. All cheer, dancers, and parents, we need you to go down to that end zone right down there. As soon as that helicopter takes off from this field, you're going to be able to get that out there. Again, from Sam's Furniture, Jim Robinson. Thank you, Carson Nichols. Again, we want to thank Sam's Furniture, Honor Joe Donaldson, and Mr. Nicholson for sponsoring this great presentation. Thank you, and Kenneth Sims. Wildcat captains tonight on senior night. Number 3, Lance Dasman. Number 10, Dawson Bramer. Number 15, Brayden Sprague. And number 19, Bryce Essex.
Good evening, Wildcat Nation. My name is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Welcome to the Springdale Athletic Foundation TV broadcast of Springdale Public Schools District Athletics. This year, the Springdale Athletic Foundation is now in charge of streaming Springdale Public Schools District Athletics events. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Executive Director of Athletics Keith Fimple, Har-Ber High School Principal Dr. Paul Greep, and the entire Springdale Athletic Foundation, welcome to Wildcat Friday Night. Tonight, the Wildcats play host to Little Rock Parkview, the Patriots. This is the first game for the head coach of the Har-Ber Wildcats, Coach Brent Eckley, who brings almost 30 years of experience as the coach to the Har-Ber Wildcats. Speaking of years of experience for your viewing pleasure and vocal harmony, handling color commentary again this year for the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television, Big Country himself, Big Don Strubing.
Boy, Donald, it's good to be back here on Friday night in America. Here we talk pregame that somewhere out there tonight, there's 8,000 high school football games going on here either tonight or tomorrow. Began last night. It's a unique American institution and just something that's really exciting and really special to be part of.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's Friday night. I mean, especially in the Dale. Like, it's really nice to have football here. It's football time. We've talked about it over the year or over the summer. It's here. We didn't know what to expect. I think there's a lot of questions that are going to get answered tonight.
Yeah, new era tonight. We don't know what to expect. It'll be an exciting time, and there's going to be a lot of feeling out there. It'll be, Coach Eckley's first year. His team's trying to figure him out. He's learning his team. There's going to be newness across
all
the board.
All the way around, yeah. So we had a little bit dramatic fashion there. Game ball comes to the field via helicopter. That might have been the first time in Springdale history.
Quite the build up there, Donald.
It was. I was on the edge of my seat a little bit. I was nervous. I expected more hoopla from the jet wash, I guess, as they would.
Well, the visitors sunshade did start to float up over there. That was kind of fun to watch.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the first broadcast for the Springdale Athletic Foundation television. Springdale Athletic Foundation is taking over the live stream for district athletics for Springdale, and this kicks it off here for us. The entire district will be ran and streamed from the Springdale Athletic Foundation. So the Cats lose the toss. Excuse me, they win the toss. They're deferred to the second half, so they will kick off to Parkview. I like the unis the Cats are in. They got the old Wildcat emblem on the side of the helmet, navy over the grays.
You know, right now there's a lot of adrenaline flowing, a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves, and if you don't have, nerves, then something's wrong with you.
So there's the starting lineup for the Cats tonight. It's a great graphic there. So here come the Cats on for the kickoff. Fans on their feet.
You know, Don, we talk about those butterflies that everybody has. You know, everybody has butterflies. It's how you decide to control them and manage them. And hopefully those butterflies will turn into fire-breathing dragons here pretty soon.
So kickoff formation for the Cats. Here they come, kicking from the 40. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock. This is the beginning of 2023 football season here at Har-Ber Wildcat Stadium. And here we go. Kicked over his head into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. That means 80 yards for the Patriots to start. That's a little bit of a daunting task.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that. I talk about it every year, Donald. Average starting field position in my mind is one of the biggest determining factors of defensive success. Yeah. You know, when you can force the opponent to go 80, and execute all the way down the field, that's your odds of keeping them out of the end zone are pretty good.
So here come the Patriots to the line of scrimmage. They do have some big boys up front. It's going to be an interesting challenge in this heat for the Cats. 1st and 10 at the 20, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Quarterback at shotgun. Hands it off. Here comes the reverse at the bottom of the screen. They've got the corner. Side steps, tackled out of bounds. Looks like the 38.
Yeah, that was a good play call there by Parkview. You know, the element of surprise early in the game, everybody's jacked up. You know, your eyes are focused. They gave, a little bit of window dressing and taking advantage of a quick strike. You know, that's something that as we're out there playing defense, one of my keys of the game is, hey, we've got to get off the field. We can't be out there for a long period of time because of the weather.
Yeah. Same formation for the Patriots. Hands it off the bottom of the screen. Great containment there. Tackle by number 8 for the Cats. That's Tate Beam. They might pick up a foot. There's a flag on the play. Holding against the Patriots.
You know, Donald, we did a nice job maintaining our gaps and stretching that. You know, from an offensive perspective, Parkview wanted to stretch, and find that seam. But we maintained our gaps, kept our leverage. Boom, fit, made the tackle.
So that'll back him up 20 yards. It'll be 1st down and 20. The ball is at the 29-yard line. So trips to the top of the screen, 1 split down to the bottom. 3 front for the defense. And offensive lineman.
Well, that's a big old boy now, isn't he?
He is. Every one of those guys are big boys.
Well, Donald, I've been there before. That offensive lineman, that right guard, he's probably getting a spirited pep speech by his offensive teammates. Yeah.
Same formation, trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. 1st and 25 now. Snap, fakes a handoff, quick throws.
Boom! Here we go, buddy!
Intercepted down to the 20-yard line. $33 for the Cats. That's Connor Hamby.
Hey, you got to have big things happen to you. Now, hey, look at our field position. Now we've got to monitor and we've got to be calm coming over a big play right here. Hey, we're in position right there. Get to Oski. Get what you can get. Give the ball to offense.
Great job.
All right, Cats' turn to see if we can execute here.
Here, what I love is every one of the blue hats came down here and congratulated the guy on the interception. Here's the Cats line up.
Ooh, a little shift act.
That's legal procedure against the Cats. Coach Eckley's coming down here for a little bit of an explanation.
Yeah, I think a right tackle may have had his hand set, picked it up.
So the Cats back up to the 25. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cats, 11:23 on the clock. Two down to the bottom, one split to the top. Here comes Wood in motion, hands off up the middle.
There we go. There we go.
He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just one short, 2nd down and 11.
Hey, look, you don't have to get them all one play. Just keep on pounding the rock. I don't know if you noticed there, we're a little bit in an unbalanced formation, Donald.
Yep. Same formation. Looking to the sideline for play confirmation. Hands it off. He's going to step inside. Oh, he picks up a few more yards. He's going to get to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Maybe 3rd down and 6.
Almost. We're almost there. It'd be interesting to see how we try to wear out that defensive front of Parkview.
Quick pass. Great catch by Curry. That's going to be a 1st down. Yes.
Moving the chains.
They're moving the chains.
Moving the chains.
Quick offense. Defense calls a timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. Cats on the run. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. We'll be back right after this on the SAF Television Network.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Here we come on the sweep around the end. Wood gets banged up on the corner. Oh, excuse me, it's Stewart.
Be a 1-yard pickup, 2nd and 9, Wildcats.
2nd down and 9 for the Cats. There's a snap, looking left. Steps inside the pocket. Across the back of the end zone. That is going to be a flag. I believe he crossed the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
Well, you know, hey, we're not out there, Donald, but sure did look like he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
Yep, I would have.
And you know, those are the things you learn. You've got to get against other competition to feel that, hey, now's the time. I just need to pull it and go with it.
So it'll be holding against the Cats. That'll back him up right to the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 19 for the Cats.
Don't have to get it all back. Let's just chip away at it here.
Snap, rolls to the right. Quarterback's going to keep. He's tucking inside. He's going to pick up, it looks like about 3 yards.
Yeah, ran the old buck sweep into the boundary. Tried to cause a lot of congestion and just find a lane up there.
3rd and 16 for the Wildcats.
So 3rd down, 16 for the Cats.
You know, Donald's been interesting. We've gone side to side. And our most successful run play so far has just been a quick hit and dive.
Yep. There's a snap, looking left, throws. Caught by Curry. Curry on his feet still. He's going to get to the, looks like about the 12-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage.
That'll be a 5-yard pickup, setting up 4th and 11 for the Wildcats.
So 4th and 11 for the Cats. Not a comfortable position.
No, but hey, we're still down here in the tight red zone. So
The Cats are going for it. Trips to the top, twins to the bottom. There's a snap. Fires into the corner. Caught!
oh, he got it down.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Har-Ber Wildcats!
Yes. Great piece of footwork in the corner.
Is that Hayden Wood, number 4 for the Cats, on a beautiful catch right in the corner. Here's the replay.
Well, a great job by Hayden to get his foot down.
There's the kick. It's up, and it's good.
You know, and hey, that was a great job by Coach Eckley. Hey, you were down there in the tight red zone. Hey, 4th and long, you might as well go for it. Hey, because what happens, you know, if you don't get it,
Right. You put a lot of pressure on their offense.
well, yeah, I mean, if you don't get it, you know, the Parkview has to go, 90. So
Right.
you might as well early in the game
Yeah.
take a gamble because we're in a positive position.
But statistically, though, they say kick it, kick the
Yeah,
field goal.
sure.
So it's pretty gutsy of a call, but it shows a lot of confidence that Coach Eckley has in their offense.
Sure. And you know, hey, and I'm sure Coach Eckley's trying to prove to his guys, hey guys, I believe in you
I
here.
trust
Hey,
you.
we're a good team here. Let's push the envelope. I've got your back.
Well, 7-0. Cats strike first. 8 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm Donald Tucker. That big, tall drink of water over there is Big Don Strubing. So Cats will kick it off.
Martinez set to kick off for the Wildcats. Elston deep for the Patriots.
There's a flag, offsides against the Cats. You don't see a lot of kickoff offsides.
Well, hey, no, you don't. Hey, one thing I had written down here in my pregame notes, special teams, hey, no mistakes, don't give points away, and that wasn't necessarily a point giveaway opportunity, but instead, in special teams, there's so much that you have to prepare for, so many oddities, and as a coach, you're going into the game, hey, I've got to get my hands team ready, I got to get onside kick ready, I got to get punt safe ready. Special teams is its own different, unique animal, and you hope to get the basics right rolling in, and then as you go along the season, we get good at the other stuff.
So is that considered a hustle penalty?
Hey, they're all hustle plays, Donald.
Fielded at the 10. Here comes the Patriots. Crosses the 25 to the 30. Wrapped up at the 34. 1st and 10 at the 34 for the Patriots.
All right, our defense should be well rested. They had a good first series out, created a turnover that led to a score. And, our good friend, Crazy Rick Davies, who's coaching tonight over in Gentry, Arkansas, we miss him dearly. But, hey, he talked about playing complementary football.
Yep. So Patriots at the line of scrimmage. They got 1 to the top, 2 down to the bottom. There's the snap. Hands it off, right-hand edge. Gets head at the line of scrimmage. Great wrapping up. That's Tate Beam.
Yeah, great job of Tate Beam sticking his head up in there. filling the gap.
Connor Hamby coming up and doing some cleanup work there. He might have made the initial contact. So 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. There's a flag on the play. So that'll go against the Patriots. That'll back them up. So legal substitution for the Patriots.
I love that, that beeper.
Dump truck back up.
Yeah, that backup horn. I probably need one of those on me on a daily basis.
And some flashers. 2 to the top, 2 to the one in motion. Gets the jet sweep to the top. Great containment. Turns it back in, looking to shift field. Oh. He's got the corner. He's going to score.
Well, Donald, initially we did a great job of containment and turning it back to our defensive box unit. Hey, we just got outflanked. And you know what? We're still amped up. Some of our defensive aggression kind of worked against us that time.
Well, everybody was pursuing to the flow of the ball there at the other side of the field. Good containment. We turned it back inside. There just wasn't enough pursuit there.
Somebody's got to play the rocking chair.
Yeah.
And somebody's got to play the old Roy Rogers and head them off at the pass.
So the Patriots strike with 6, 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Snap is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good. We're taking a break. We're tied up 7-7 here, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, president of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Welcome back, folks. Cats will receive the ball. They're going to pick it up at the 19-yard line. Sidesteps 1. Picks up 5 more, 6 more.
Okay, Donald, hey, once again, good starting field position. You got to feel pretty good about that.
So 1st and 10 at the 28.
So far throughout this game, we've had some big plays. And now we've got to come out, settle in, and settle down.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed? I mean, there's been a lot of excitement here, but the sideline, energetic. When good things happen, everybody's engaged.
Oh, gotta love the juice on the sideline.
Absolutely. 2 to the bottom for the Cats. There's the snap, looking left, throws left, inside, incomplete. That is Lee Allen on the attempt.
Boy, it's a good throw. Maybe a little bit behind him, but when you're that wide open, you've got to reward your quarterback.
Yeah. He was wide open, too. I like that. It's going to be interesting to see how the adjustments are made. 7:10 on the clock. Trips to the bottom of the screen. There's the snap, looking left. Going downfield over the top, incomplete. Intended for Hayden Wood.
Intended for Hayden Wood. It'll be 3rd and 10 Wildcats.
So 3rd and 10 for the Cats.
Well, hey, take a shot early. See what happens. Here we are, find ourselves on 3rd and 10. Taking the gamble or two. Who knows?
Quads at the bottom. It's a fumble.
Number 31, Andre Williams, recovers the fumble.
Got a little
It'll be
pressure in his
first and
face, tried to
Parkview
pull
from
up,
the Wildcat 20-yard line.
catastrophe.
Yep. I'd like to see the replay on that one.
Okay, right there, we didn't get the hook, and what happened is on number 52, the defensive end, we tried to outflank him, allow the quarterback outside the pocket, cause him to pull up, and, you know, hey, ball security. That's something that you've got to be good at, because you carry that thing like a loose loaf of bread. It's on the ground.
Yeah, you got to have two hands on the football. So the Patriots have the ball deep inside, or just inside the red zone. Snap, hands off, left-hand side. He's got some movement. He's going to pick up 6. Maybe 2nd and 4 for the Patriots.
Now here's what you got to be concerned about. It's that area of the field where those big hogs up front from Parkview liable to do some wallering on you.
Yeah.
And the famous word of legendary junior high coach Fred Hartsfield, we got to make sure we don't get out big.
2 to the top for the Patriots, 2nd and 4. Here's a snap, hands it off right up the middle. He's going to cut to the right-hand side. Stiff arms, gets tied up. Great tackle by number 31 for the Har-Ber Wildcats, Landon Baker.
That was a good job by Landon. It wasn't looking good there for a while. They had a mass of humanity moving forward in one direction, and whew, Landon just popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, he held on. So 3rd and 1, ball's at the 11. 5:52 to go in the first. I formation. Hands it off on the power, bumps into his own guy. Oh, we got to stop him there. That was all effort there. Great penetration by the defense.
Yes, hey, that was a good hard fought. We tried to string it out. Hey, credit to the Parkview ball carrier. That was a great bit of individual effort just to get the first down. It wasn't for a lack of try or being in the right spot or going back to what Coach Eckley was preaching preseason: execution, fundamentals.
Yep. 1st and goal for the Patriots. I formation again. Hands off right-hand side. He's going to get tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
Just an old school isolation play, Donald, that's been around since the dawn of football right there.
Daspit trips him up in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Cats with it back against the wall. 4:48 to go in the first. Back to shotgun for the Patriots. Man in motion. Here it comes on his bump sweeper down to the bottom. He's going around the outside looking for containment for the Cats and gets hammered.
Good job stringing it out.
31 again for the Har-Ber Wildcats. Landon Baker ding-donging him on the sideline.
Third and goal for the 3-yard line.
It's a 3rd and goal at the 3. Back to the I formation. Hands it off left-hand side. He's going to get close to the goal line. I don't believe he made it in.
Old school play there, Don. No fullback dive. You don't see that much. Here's a quick huddle back on the line of scrimmage.
We're just going to try to outbig him right here.
Right there. Fullback's tight.
There we go. Big surge, push in. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Oh, got a flag.
Flag on the play.
Maybe so.
Flag on the play.
Might not have been set.
Sideline warning issued to Parkview.
Oh, that is huge. That's a 4th down play. They're backing him up 5 yards.
Wow, that's a real big play.
It's a little bit of a guilty position when you're at the numbers as the coaches of the other team. If you're at the numbers, halfway between the numbers and the hash mark, and they flag you for a sideline.
Yeah, and sometimes the coach's going to say, well, nobody to blame but us on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
They're still going to yell at the kids, tell them to get behind the white line. Going for a field goal.
Aguilar on for the field goal.
Snap is down, the kick is up. It's good. So the Patriots 10, the Cats 7, 3:41 to go here in the first. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right here on the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. That's big country over there, Big Don Strubing. I got to say, I'm pretty happy with how the Cats are playing.
Yeah, going back to that last, we turned it over in the minus red zone, and we held them to a field goal. That was a darn win right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no moral victories in football, but early in the season, if you can hold somebody off a major turnover in your own territory, that's something we can manage as the game goes on.
Here's the kick, fielded at the 10. Here come the Cats. He's got some room. Oh, he's going to get tackled at the 21-yard line. That was Trey Serrano on the kickoff return.
Garrett Folks with the tackle. It'll be first and 10 Har-Ber from their own 23-yard line.
So the Cats will get it first and 10 at the 23.
All right, Donald, let's see if we can't hold on to this ball and methodically move it down the field. Got to keep our defense off the field a little bit. Hey, we can remember it's still in the 90s out there this time of the evening.
Yep. There's a snap, hands it off, up the middle. Gets a good push. It's going to pick up 3.
A lot of times, Donald, early in the game, we've gone sideline to sideline. That's been our play scheme, and part of that is we're trying to wear out that defensive line, and but they're extremely athletic, and we're not going to be able to outflank them all the time. So that right up the middle stuff is really good. Ooh, got the perimeter. Pitches
at the last minute for a first down run. I like it, running it to the edge and then kicking it out. That's a first down run for the Cats.
Yeah, hey, we're trying to create a 2-on-1 situation. That's get back to a little bit of old school option football.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line, at the 37. Snap, hands it off up the middle. Left hand, there's a beautiful seam there, picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Cats.
Donald, we had when I was coaching, we had an old saying said the big ones happen on the railroad tracks. And, hey, when you run right the middle, we look at those hashes as a set of railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Just keep it right up the tracks.
Here we go, split 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Offsides.
Well, they didn't call it.
They didn't call it.
I agree with you, O'Donnell.
Jackson with another carry. 3rd and 7 Wildcats.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Cats, just at the 2-minute mark. Complete.
Great job.
First down.
Great job. Great throw and catch. It's a way to work the middle of the field. I know we were visiting pregame about Coach Eckley wanting to, in his offense, the inside receivers are the guys. Okay, hey, that was great. We took advantage of a little bit of flow, used Parkview's defensive pursuit against them. You know, quarterback, hey, we pushed the edge, the end man on line of scrimmage, showed option. We decided just to keep it and cut it up. You know, you get one cut if you're a running back or running quarterback. No juking or jiving, one cut.
2nd and 5. Hands off to Curry on the bottom sweep. He might get a yard there. That is a tough yard, too.
Yeah, so, you know, we're running quite a bit of fly sweep. And the fly sweep play is something you've got to get a real feel for. And you know, that's obviously going to be a base play in our repertoire. I'd like to see us hit when we put our foot in the ground, get a little more physical when we go north-south.
3 to the bottom, 1 to the top, 3rd down and 4. Great defensive coverage there from the Patriots.
Yeah, we just got caught up in the land of giants there. This is a tough call based upon field position here.
Yep, that 4th down paid off down at the end zone, so let's see what happens here. Got a timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
And that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. With the score 10-7, your Wildcats trail by 3 here on senior night in Wildcat
So
Arena.
it's 4th down and 4th down and 8. You're in the middle of the field. That's not a, I mean, it's not a black and white call.
No, it's not. I mean, you're talking to the conservative guy here.
Right.
I mean, to me, you punt and play field position. Put it on them to execute. But, you know, also there's an opportunity to gamble a little bit. If you feel good, you know, hey, they're up on us from 1 score, but it's still really manageable. So, yeah, you can't go wrong here. You can make an issue either way.
So coming into the game, one of the concerns, we talked about this in our prep for the week, is that Parkview brings heavy guys in. They're big boys, right? They're big and they're athletic. Right. But the Cats have done a good job of managing. You know, they're down by 3, regardless of what the TV shows. But they're down by 3. I mean, is that they're just not as athletic as we thought, or have we rised up to meet the challenge?
Oh, I think we have played within our framework up to this point. We've been, you know, taking advantage of opportunities. Hey, and we've been in some stressful situations here. And as a coach, you can prepare, but you never know how's your defense going to react when, hey, we turn the ball over offensively and we have to go out and bow up to keep them out of the end zone. So there's been a lot of great teaching moments here that Coach Eckley and his staff can go back, look at film, and educate. You know, week 1 out of the chute, there's a lot of education that goes on when they watch this film. There will be for a couple of weeks. You're going to see the good, bad, and the ugly, but we've got to limit mistakes. Play smart, play hard, play fast, and that's one thing. I so far, hey, the Har-Ber Wildcats, both sides of the ball, they're playing hard.
Yeah.
I mean, effort is not the issue right here.
Patriots are going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Parkview.
So the Cats 4th and 8. Parkview a timeout. They didn't like what they saw with the Cat offense there. I mean, I'm ready for this play to get on. I mean, so far we've been pretty successful when it counted, 4th down, but in the middle of the field, we talked about this just a minute ago, but in the middle of the field, that opens up the playbook.
It does, yes. Well, regardless of what happens here, hey, half the people are going to like it, half the people are not going to like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it is. You know.
Well, you know, Blackston and McKee are watching. Those guys have already got their chalkboards out. They're drawing up X's and O's.
Well, that's one thing I know as a former coach. There's always a lot of coaches in the stands.
Everybody's an expert. Graphics are corrected. Tip of the hat to the supervisor for the Springdale Athletic Foundation television. 4th down. Here we go. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's the snap. Throws it. Just incomplete. That would have been the right yardage too.
Yeah, hey, we found the sticks. The receiver was in the right spot. Just a little more gas on that pass. Well, hey, here we go. We found out what we're going to do. You know, unfortunately, great play call, great execution by the receiver. He knew 4th and whatever. He knew exactly where he needed to be. He got to the sticks, got open.
Yep.
That's going to be one of those dadgummit plays.
So 1st and 10 at the 46 for the Patriots. Fresh 11:57 on the clock. The middle, good run. It's going to pick up 5 yards. 2nd down and 5.
5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tackle made by Kate Clinchfield.
Well, it seems like we played an eternity, and here we are to start the 2nd quarter.
There's been a lot of football so far. At the line of scrimmage. There's the snap, fakes a handoff, throws to the top. Big hit, just short of the marker. Spurlock coming up.
I see some huffing and puffing on the part of that Parkview offensive line.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Hands it off up the middle, side steps to the left. He's got room.
Boy, we had an opportunity in the backfield there, Donald. We had some good defensive penetration. Just didn't wrap him up.
Scales makes the stop. That'll move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 27, 28-yard line. Trips to the top, twins down to the bottom for the Patriots.
A little bit of 5 wide action. It's kind of new.
Quick pass incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's kind of a dangerous look when Parkview spreads you out because, you know, these kind of athletes across the board. They really kind of thin us out and force us to expand and, you know, cover the entire field.
It'll be 2nd and 10, Parkview. With 9:52 left to play here in the 1st half.
Two to the bottom, one split to the top, hands it off on the right-hand side. Met by Beam at the initial contact, but he fights that off.
Well, we're getting there, Donald. Hey, we're just having trouble wrapping up. We jumped down right before the snap of the double eagle defense. Some people call it the Buddy Ryan defense. Some people call it the Bear 46 defense. Basically, we covered up the nose and both guard, or covered up the center and both guards, brought pressure off the edge. We were in spot. We just need to wrap up. It was 2nd effort by Parkview to allow them to get a gain.
3rd and 4. I don't see a flag.
Well, we need a big one here, Donald.
Yeah, we do. Seconds on the play clock. There's a snap, looking left. deep downfield, wide open, touchdown for the Patriots.
That pass completed to Montario Elson. Touchdown.
Well, hey,
Parkview.
good execute by Parkview. You know, had great protection. Send Streaker across the middle, right in front of our safety. Found a seam, and you know, sometimes the other team executes well. Tip the hat to them. You know, one thing we hadn't been able to do, and hadn't been able to get a lot of pressure on them from the defensive line perspective.
Snap is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good.
That extra point's good. It's a 17-7 ball
It's
game.
17-7, Patriots on top of the Cats, 9:21 to go. We're taking a break, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right here on the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy, but with just
.21 to go in the first half, 17-7. Not a terrible spot. Not comfortable as long as as you said, as long as we can rise up, get some points on the board. Keep it close.
You know, hey, look, we need to go down there, and we need to at least control the ball for a while, kind of settle things down. And, hey, still, golly, we got a long game in front of us. Let's go down, execute, get some points, draw this thing a little bit tighter. Hey, look, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon here.
So Patriots kicking off. Fielded at the 5-yard line. Here come the Cats, cross the 10 to the 15, hits the 20. As Trey Serrano steps inside at the 22. Tackled at the 27.
Hey, good return. All right, that's positive. A lot of juice on the sideline. Let's get ready to wrap it up here and roll.
Come the Cats, 1st and 10, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom.
Keegan Smith on the carry. It's a 1-yard pickup. 2nd and 9, Wildcats.
2nd and 9. Two to the bottom for the Cats, 1 to the top. Here comes in motion. Hands it off on a sweep down to the bottom. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
Hey, positive yards. Positive yards. Stretched the field, found the seam, put ourselves in a 3rd and manageable situation.
Third down and 5. Fakes the handoff, throws down to Wood. Wood at the bottom. That's a completion. That's going to be a 1st down for the Cats.
Boy, just right there. You know, Wood's an old veteran guy. He knew where he needed to be. moving the chains.
Yeah, that's a great situation.
Yeah,
awareness.
it's moving the chains. You know, that was an easy catch and throw right there.
Yep.
That's what you got to do. You got to call stuff that's manageable and easy to execute.
Hands it off up the middle, left-hand side. Going to pick up, it looks like about 2 yards.
Not really fancy, but, hey, look, you yielded 2 yards on that. It's all about just kind of pecking away.
Yeah, Keegan Smith on the carry for the Cats. Rolls to the top. Caught. That's going to be about a 2-yard completion. It's a little bit of a soft throw. I'd like to see a little bit more
Yeah,
velocity.
you know, hey, look, but yeah, I agree, Don. Here we go. We found ourselves in the same situation as last series. Third. Here we go. Third and about, what, 6?
Yep. Down to the bottom. There's the pitch. Steps inside. He's going to get, looks like about 4 yards on that carry. That'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Yeah, Parkview came screaming to the edge, and we just didn't have the perimeter blocking that we needed.
7 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, I'll say this, through week 1, we've had plenty of 4th down opportunities here.
Yeah. I like the confidence in the offense. 4th down and 2, Cats still going for it. Quarterback keep. He's going to be short.
They brought a little pressure. They brought some pressure up top, brought a linebacker. You know, we just kind of guessed wrong right there. We were one defender away from making it a house call. When you send your linebackers, you vacate that box area. Right. That could have been a huge run.
Yep. So the Patriots will have the ball 1st and 10. The ball is at the 47-yard line. 6:42 to go. 17-7. Cats trail by 10. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the first night of the Springdale Athletic Foundation television broadcast. Patriots at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap, hands it off. No, excuse me, throws it to the top of the screen, sidesteps, going to get tackled out of bounds.
You know, they're just getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers on the edge and trying to make somebody miss, and not a lot of rocket science to that.
2nd down and 1 for the Patriots. Speaking of Patriots, is it a little bit bittersweet for you to hear the words Patriot from your wrestling days?
Yeah, we haven't got into my old wrestling paralysis, have we, Donald?
We haven't. That's a big run there for the Patriots.
Yeah, hey, look, we're having struggles just wrapping up. We're having opportunities for marginal gains to wrap them up, but you know, hey, their running back's got some, you know, he's keeping on turning, and maybe we just need to get him down when we first get to him, and that was one of my keys going into the game was sure tackling.
To the top, to the bottom for the Patriots. Looks right, throws right, caught at the 20, tackled at the 20 and a half. We're going to put him at the 21. That'll be
Parkview just running a little old speed out up top. We were there for minimal gain.
Second and 5. Ball sets at the 19-yard line, 3 to the bottom of the screen for the Patriots. Quarterback's going to keep. Gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the defense.
Good job.
Landon Baker in for the Cats.
I don't think my headset is on. I'm not on.
3rd down and 6. Hands it off on the left-hand side. Arm tackle does not work. Pick up a 1st down.
Well, they got the 1st down. They stretches out and then turn it up at the very end. Starting to kind of roll some defensive linemen in and out of there, and we've got to keep fresh bodies on the field.
1st and 10 at the 13. Looks left. He wants to throw left. He does. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
You know, Donald, it's just tough for us to get. Now, look, Parkview's throwing it quick. They're getting rid of nothing. I mean, in their passing game, they're not dropping back and throwing deep a lot. Hey, and that offensive line's giving that quarterback some great protection. We're having trouble even kind of harassing him, and that's tough when you can't move the opposing quarterback off his spot.
Right. Second and 10. There's the handoff. Right-hand side, side steps. 1, gets down to the 2.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to get him for a 1-yard gain and just didn't wrap him up.
That'll be a 1st and goal. Ball sits at the 3-yard line. Hands it off up the middle and gets hammered. Number 3 for the Har-Ber Wildcats. That's Lance Daspit.
Yeah, great job filling right there.
Second and 2 at the 2, 3:30 to go in the 1st half.
What do you think, Donald? Think they're just going to get big?
Yeah, just line up on the eye and power it in.
Yeah, get that old fullback back out there. No, a little wing look.
Still hands it off. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Well, I'm starting to see a little bit of fatigue setting in, even though we're rotating defensive linemen in there, and I think this old hot weather is finally starting to. We're kind of, we're not extremely deep at any one position,
right?
And when your roster's like that, you got to hold on and hope for the best,
right? Extra point. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. Patriots strike again. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this on the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
Just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Don Strubing over there, mic'd up, disco attire.
Disco attire. You was talking about because I'm wearing my shirt's button. I let the old gray squirrel fly tonight, Donald.
You were. Caught at the 4. Here comes the Cats. A little bit of a seam there.
There we go.
Gets past the 30, still on his feet, 35, maybe the 37. 36, they're going to mark it. That's the best field position from a kickoff return we've had so far.
Hey, special teams, they create a lot of excitement here.
So great field position for the Cats. They've got 2:56 to go. They've got to put some points on the board.
Yeah, we need something positive happen here before the half. Donald, we've got all our timeouts and 2:56 left, so let's work the clock.
Looking left, throws left.
Oh,
Caught.
there we go.
That's Ashton Stewart down to the 35-yard line. Great completion.
Well, Donald, I wasn't real sure if that ball wasn't going the other way.
Well, there for a minute it looked like nobody knew had the ball, and then Ashton was like, hey, here's the replay right here. Just a laser beam shot. Turns around, and he is off to the races. Very explosive runner. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Hands it off.
There we go. Come on. Boy, Donald would seem to be one guy away.
Yep.
And I think when Coach Eckley and his staff go back and watch this film, there's plenty of teaching opportunities. And right now it's, hey, guys, stay maintained on your block. Grunt, strain, drive just a little bit harder, and that's going to be the difference between marginal gains and big gains.
Yep. Keegan Smith on the carry there, 2nd down and 8. 2:05 to go. Spread out. 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. There's the snap, looking off the corner. He's got to throw it. I believe his arm was going forward.
Yeah, okay. Hey, we spread them out into empty formation. They brought one off the boundary side up top. That's a gamble you run when you eliminate all potential blockers in the backfield to a lot of defenses. If you feel like you're competitive, hey, you might as well sacrifice the defender, especially to the short side of the field, and send them.
So 3rd down and 16.
I've known some defensive coordinators have the philosophy, if you can't coach them, send them.
It's a good philosophy. There's the snap, makes the handoff, looks left, throws deep downfield. Nobody there. Ashton Stewart was the intended receiver. He got caught up by the defensive back.
You know, so much of throwing the deep ball, Donald, is working with your receivers and having that knack, that timing. Quick kick.
Bounce roll.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Great roll.
5. Wildcat roll to the 3.
You know, that was a great call by Coach Eckley. We decided to quick kick it, not give them opportunity to set up and punt return formation. Yep. And look, man, down there in the -3, Parkview's got a long way to go. Let's not give it to them. You know, we'll play sound football, keep everything in front of us. Right now he's probably preaching, hey, man, let's get to the half. Let's regroup. Be like a Wile E. Coyote going back to the cave, you know, after him at the Roadrunner run him off a cliff or a big old rock fell on him. Or there was catapults that he invented. They never seemed to work. You know, he always got hung up with that old Acme dynamite too.
But never quit. So here we go. Patriots with their back against the wall.
Ooh, I'm going to back them up even further.
That they are.
Be interested to see what we do defensively right there. We jump down in a double eagle defense, but when we covered up the center and the guards, what we don't have is people at the line of scrimmage to maintain contain. Let's see what we do here.
A lot of time back there.
Go get him. Go get his butt. Here we go. All right.
Incomplete.
Good.
2nd down and 11.
You see, you understand what I mean, because, you know, if we're going to cover up the center guards and we're not going to have a true point at the line of scrimmage, and what we're asking our outside linebackers to do is play both run and pass, and that puts them in a real bind. So it's something that's going to, you know, we as Har-Ber, we're going to have to look at that situation.
Right. Side steps one, gets to the 10, maybe 11-yard line. Still short of the 1st down. It's 3rd and 3. Let's call it 3rd and 2. Hands it off again. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. He's going to fall for the first.
They break the huddle with 12.
A lot of room down here. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. 4 seconds to go in the half. Second and 10 from the 14 for the Patriots. 4 seconds to go. There's a snap. Right-hand side. Looking for the border. Going to get tackled for a first down, but that is the end of the first half. Patriots 24, the Wildcats 7. Stick around, folks. We got halftime entertainment, and we've got the superintendent of Springdale Public Schools, Dr. Jared Cleveland, on the interview during the halftime. We'll be back right after this.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
She's being escorted out by her mother, Ginger, her dad, Eddie, Noah, Hayden, up next, Caroline Boyd. She's being escorted out by Mom and Dad, Carrie and Jeff Boyd, and her sister, Carly. Up next, Zoe Grace Capps. She's being escorted out by her dad, Jason, her mom, Lindsay, and her younger sister, Sophie. Up next, Chloe Hunt. She's being escorted out by her dad, Jamie, her mom, Jessica, and her little brother, JJ. Up next, Blakely Pope. She's being escorted out by her mom, Anita, and her sister, Lily. Up next, Peyton Schlegel. She's being escorted out by her dad, Ray, her stepmom, Brianne, her sister, Lainey, and her stepbrother, Aiden. Up next, Anna Claire Stubbs. She's being escorted out by her mom, Lisa Taylor, her stepdad, Grant, her dad, Carrie Stubbs, her stepmom, Rachel Stubbs, and her sister, Addison. Up next, Hannah Weiler. She's being escorted out by her parents, Tanya and Tim Weiler, and her sister, Macy. One more time, let's make some Har-Ber noise for these senior Silver Stars.
Gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the one, the only, your Har-Ber Silver Stars. They're being led onto the field by your 2023-24 Senior Silver Stars and Field Captain Taylor Bond, First Lieutenant Blakely Pope, Junior Lieutenant and Competition Captain Lily Grace Hasselback, Sophomore Lieutenant Brooklyn Gibson, and Sophomore Lieutenant Addison Reed. your Har-Ber Silver Stars.
One more time, your Har-Ber Silver Stars.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. As we do every year, we've got the man himself, the boss, Dr. Jared Cleveland, mic'd up. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks. I always enjoy coming to talk to you.
Yeah, it's great. Listen, I love to see dirt being moved in the district. So all the buildings coming up, the construction stuff, we drove by. Central Junior High went to Central. It's going to be huge. What's going on with all the construction stuff? I know we talked about it before, but I'm excited about it, probably overly excited about it. Can you kind of ramp me up to where we're at currently?
Sure. Well, you mentioned Central. I'll start there.
Okay.
So about 5 years ago, we started down this pathway of a new junior high, updated junior high. The state wouldn't let us do that. And so what we did is we decided that we would refurbish Central and Southwest. In order to do that, you have what they call suitability.
Right.
And we had to create suitability by taking the old portion of the school that was over 50 years old, demolish that, and build new. And so that's what we've done. We also, in that, qualified for additional space because the kids that rolled through Central, the building was too small, and so we had to add space. So we were adding a 2-story facility. We're in phase 1 now. First phase was to knock down all of that mess around the current gym. We're keeping the gym. Build a 2-story with a courtyard. You've seen that. We bought the 12 acres next to us to attach to Emma so we can have that. I don't know if when you picked up Camden years ago, you got stuck back there. Now you want. There's going to be an outlet in the back, but as soon as this phase is complete, we will move teachers and kids in there. We're expecting that around, I don't know, spring break. And so we wanted to be able to do it at Christmas. It looks more like spring break. When we do that, we'll take the other section where they currently are in with principal's office and all that, and we'll demolish that and start the new cafeteria, common spaces, and that kind of stuff. So that should be another year before we're in that. So Central is the hardest of the builds.
Now, where's the front door going to be? Is it still
the
going to be
front door's on Gutenson.
Okay.
So if you're driving by Gutenson and you see this big overhang, that's the front. The section that's out by Huntsville Street, that is going to be parking lot, most of that. Okay. So we're going to pull the kids away from Huntsville. Huntsville is a very compact and very
busy.
Oh, it's very busy. And so it's always scared me, kids being out there close to that road. And so we're moving the building back and going to face it toward Gutenson, which I think is a better situation. Right. Going over to Southwest. Southwest is an easier build. And it's an easier build because we're keeping that gym as well. That's got a lot of history. It's still Southwest, all of that. Right. And we're building on each side of it. New locker rooms and a portion of that. Field house over by the football field. And then a major 2-story. We're doubling the square footage of Southwest to meet the need over there. So it could house as many as 950 kids.
Wow.
So both schools can house close to 1,000 students.
What's the population of Southwest now?
Oh, they're about 750.
Okay.
Yeah, and Central's 950.
Oh, wow.
So we're doing that. Of course, we had the tornado, March 30th, a year and a half ago. and that impacted George Elementary School. We've now taken George Elementary School, taken the insurance money, some state money. They've really helped us in some areas, and we're repurposing a lot of George Elementary. We had that old metal building, which was the gym, and it was nice. Don't get me wrong, it was fine. But when the tornado took that out, it gave us an opportunity to, safety-wise, hook the new gym onto the current building.
Right.
And we're repurposing the current dining area into the library, taking the current library, making it into counselors' rooms, and put a new front on it, and add, well, quite frankly, add all the new offices. So it's going to have a whole new look. It'll be like a new building, and we're expecting that we will be able to move into that this next summer, and George Elementary will be totally complete. Now, we're all doing this while kids are in the building.
Sure.
So I don't know if you've ever had anything done to your house while you're living there. It's kind of a mess.
It is.
A little bit irritating, all of that. So I really am appreciative to the teachers and to the administration that's been living in that for the last year and this coming year. And so they're just rock stars, and the kids are rock stars. I've not heard a single complaint. If they are complaining, they haven't complained to me.
Right.
So those of the people that are out there who have kids in the buildings, or you have a spouse in the building, or any of that, just thank you for being patient, and thank you. You're going to have some amazing facilities coming forward. The fourth one is Springdale High Arena.
That's what I'm anxious. I mean, I care about the other ones. I'm really anxious about this because I've seen the charts at the athletic office.
Sure.
I mean, the prints, and it looks amazing. And I'm so thankful that we have something like that coming to Springdale.
Springdale High it's a storybook high school. I mean, I know we're over here at Har-Ber, but
Right.
Springdale High is a flagship school in the state, and quite frankly, in my view, in the country.
Right.
And such a storied program over there, and they've had a really cool gym for a long time. But to compete in our area, to compete in our state, plus the old flat building that's sometimes referred to as the Blatt building,
Right.
we couldn't keep a roof on it. We had all kinds of other issues, plumbing, electrical, the whole bit, and so we used the state's program for us to rebuild, to tear down suitability-wise, like I told you before in the other schools, and rebuild this new arena. So to me, I think the arena is going to be the nicest in the region,
Right.
and Springdale High deserves that. And we're going to have an education tower over there with about 16 classrooms, and it's just going to be a marvelous facility. So the Bulldogs, they deserve it. Coach Price, Coach Hunsucker, and we'll have new soccer area and all of that. In the future, we expect to, on the other end, I've been buying some properties
Yep.
over
I
off
saw
Center
that.
Street.
Yep.
And we're not just doing that in order for some teachers to live, because, quite frankly, there's no place to live up here,
Sure. Yep.
believe it or not. And we're going to build a new field house. We're going to close Center Street in partnership with the city, try to build a new field house through there, take the older field house that we have. It's built in like 2000, first one in the state that I'm aware of.
Right.
And we're going to repurpose part of that for baseball, softball, and the rest of it is going to be really a new technology center and ag center and all of that. I don't know if you heard, but we bought the Lock Supply building.
I heard that during the school board meeting. I watched
Yeah.
the school board meetings, and,
Oh,
and there
good.
was talked on it. So, yes, that's the only way I heard about it, though.
Yeah, we bought the Lock Supply building. Lock Supply is still going to be there until the lease runs out and all of that. But we've got plans for that place. At some point in our future, we expect that the ninth grades from the junior highs will matriculate up to the high schools and have 912s. We don't know when that's going to happen, but we're working to make sure when it is time that it's as smooth and as easy as we can. We're the last large district to not have 9 through 12, and it does create some issues, especially at the junior high level, and you've participated in those games.
Yep.
You know how
Sure.
it is, and so we want to make sure that when the time comes, the facilities are ready. And so having Lock Supply, that is the entrance to Springdale High School, and that's the backside, but it's going to be just as beautiful as the front. People can go in to the Performing Arts Center and to the gymnasium and all of that from Emma Street. And we expect that we will use that facility at some point for agri on display, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
Industrial maintenance, all of those things. And so we're just spreading the campus of Springdale High School out a little bit more so they can have some breathing room. It's been such a small area.
Yeah, that's not easy to do because it's so landlocked, right? So the fact that you're able to move your chess pieces around to expand the footprint for Springdale High School, that's no easy task.
It's hard and expensive.
Yeah.
So, but we've had some help. We've got some really good partners out there, And quite frankly, the people that own some of those properties, they haven't said, "Hey, school, we want all of our money back." They've done market rate, and so we're thankful for their partnership and their understanding. And it's just hard, and we're having to make sure that we financially stay in a good position, and we are. So our school board has done a phenomenal job of laying out a 10-year master plan and then working that plan, and every year look at the plan again and finesse it and all. And so it's just constant work.
So what is the benefits of adding ninth grade to the high school? Like does it free up more room in the junior highs? Is that kind of really the main reason for that? Or
No, there are some benefits, obviously. But when you think about it, the junior highs are also high schools because they have that ninth grade credit-bearing coursework. Now you can even have ninth grade credit in the 8th grade, right, with algebra and other things. And I'm hearing that could even go down as low as the 7th grade at some point. So it keeps us from having to build other elementary schools because we could reconfigure there as well, maybe a K4 and do 5, 6 at the middle schools and 7, 8 at the junior highs. It does help us in some of that regard, but really it's for courses and offerings. Because what we are offering in the junior highs, we're also offering in the senior highs, and so that's really not an efficient model.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, listen, the Cats are coming on the field. It is always a pleasure to have you up here mic'd up. I could talk to you all day.
Oh, I can too.
We have a great conversation, and it's always my pleasure to have you up here.
I love talking school, and I love these kids.
Yep.
This is why I do the work.
Yep, it shows.
All right.
Dr. Cleveland, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure.
Wildcats, we'll be back right after these quick commercial breaks. We got second half action. Cats trail 24-7. We'll be back right after this.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Har-Ber High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, president of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours, thank you.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Here we go as we get set for play here in the second half of senior night. The Wildcats will be receiving Serrano and Stewart deep for the Wildcats. It's a 24-7 ball game here in Wildcat Stadium.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Don Struben, color commentary. Well, it's 24-7. It's going to be interesting to see what the halftime speech was and how they react.
Well, hey, look, I'm sure Coach said, hey, guys, we missed some great opportunities, and we did. But, hey, we're down by a pretty fair amount. We don't have to get it all back at once, but we got to play a better second half.
Fielded at the 10, crosses the 20, the 25, still on his feet at the 30, out to the 32. That's great field position for the Cats.
Got a flag back here, Donald.
That's a hold against the Cats.
Well, hey, you eat an elephant one bite at a time. And we just need to pin our ears back. And remember, man, this is such a marathon. We need to, but we no longer have the opportunity. We've got to start pecking away at a pretty good clip here. Hey, there was a lot of nerves that got out that first half. I mean, you can say what you want to, but there's some people out there probably about ready to, pee down their leg.
Right.
But now that's out of our system.
1st and 10 at the 10. Cats have the ball. Hands it off, left-hand side.
There we go. There we
Got
go.
Some room.
There we go.
Looking for the corner.
Man, there we
Tackled
go.
at the
Great
20.
run.
It's a first down run for the Cats.
So formationally, Donald, what happened there? We went tackle over left. We extended the edge, got another big body on the point of attack, and we had our tight end tucked away, which appeared to be an offensive tackle on the right-hand side of the offensive formation. So we need to keep our eyes on that. Here we are going too tight.
Looking left, rotating right, gets a great block.
Okay, we can live with that, Donald. Hey, if it's not there, rally up, throw the ball away, live play another day, as they say. When that's maturation. We didn't sit there try to make something happen and take a sack or have an errant throw. Throw it away.
Right. 2nd and 10 for the Cats. Ball sits at the 20. Wood split down to the bottom. There's a snap. Hands it off. And there's a flag on the play. I believe he did not get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Flag down.
We'll bring up 3rd down.
Holding against the Wildcats.
Declined the penalty. So 3rd and 11 for the Cats. Rolls to the bottom of the screen. Caught by Wood at the 32. That's going to be enough for a first down.
All right. Interesting formation. We shifted motion to quads. Totally overloaded one side of the field and just ran a level play, a flood type procedure, working different levels. Great job by the quarterback.
32-yard line. Flag on the play. Legal substitution against the Patriots.
Well, and you're going to see that because they're rolling people in and out, just still trying to keep people fresh. And, this second half is when you're going to see the attrition kind of set in just due to the heat.
Hands it off, right-hand side. It's got a little bit of a seam. It's going to pick up Just short of the first down, maybe a yard.
Good positive gainer there.
2nd and 1 for the Cats.
Donald, I get this feeling, we go back when Coach watched the film, he's going to see, hey, we're one block away on a lot of stuff. And that stuff we can clean up from week 1 to week 2.
Fakes the handoff, rolls out of the pocket. Trying to get some room. He's going to get tackled out of bounds for a loss of about 3 yards. 2nd down and 13 for the Cats.
Yeah, we kind of got beat off the punch there to the side we were rolling. And when you get pressure in your face in the direction that you're rolling, it's tough because you see a flash of a different colored jersey. Instincts take over, and you just like, let me get out of here.
Right. Trips to the top of the screen.
Oh, heck.
Okay, against the Cats.
Yeah, we just didn't hold our water back there in the back. You know, a running back just get set.
It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Wildcat offense. 9:58 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
9:58, 24-7. You guys see it on your screen. Appreciate you tuning in to the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television Network. Caught at the top. It's Curry. Curry's going to pick up 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Curry with the reception.
3rd down and 16.
It'll be 3rd and 16, Wildcats.
You know, Donald, so far for week 1, schematically, just watching Har-Ber operate, you can tell they've been coached up.
Yeah.
And the kids understand what we're doing. You know, when we have we stub our toe, is generally is due to fundamentals.
Right. 3 to the bottom, looking right. And I believe we got the wrong pass pattern, incomplete.
Pass incomplete. That'll set up 4th and 16 for the Wildcats.
So the Cats 4th and 16 at the 36. Quick kick, end over end. It's going to hit. Field at the 25. Great tackle at the sideline by Ashton Stewart.
Omari Robinson on the return. It'll set up 1st and
All right, well, we've got to go out there and defend a short field.
8-yard line.
I think I'm listening to Axel F on the PA system. It's been about
There's a whole generation of
30
people
years.
don't know who Axel Foley is.
Well, that's true too. 1st and 10. Patriots have the ball, 8:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap, hands it off. Great tackle by the offensive lineman. And that is a touchdown for the Patriots.
Yeah, don't want to condemn officiating because, hey, look, let's talk about officiating here. Hey, this is week 1 for these guys, too.
Absolutely.
And, they have limited abilities to hone their skills rolling into week 1. Yeah. They might get to work a scrimmage, but, for the most part, those guys are leaving their cubicles somewhere and it's showing up on a football field.
Right. To a thankless job. Nobody's telling them great job.
No.
Snap is down, the kick is up. And it's good.
Aguilar good on the extra point. That makes the score
31-7. Patriots in the lead. Taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, That local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
And it's good!
Introducing the Springdale Public Schools Paper Football Tournament. Get ready for a showdown like no other, where the game comes alive on paper. It's not just a child's game, it's a battle of wits. Who will claim victory and etch their name in Springdale history? Experience the thrill of victory only on the Springdale Athletic Foundation YouTube channel.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. That's Serrano with the ball, crosses the 40. The 45 out of bounds at the 46. Trey Serrano on the kick return for the Cats.
You know, hey, our kickoff return teams, that's been a great, that's been a kind of a good piece of this game. And that's always a wonderful weapon to have.
Yeah, it is. Trey, I coached Trey for 3 years. He is super fast, fun to watch. It's been interesting to see how he's responded to high school football here. Trips to the top of the screen, 1st and 10 at the 46 for the Cats. Fakes the handoff, throws underneath, incomplete, still short on the passes. Intended for Ashton Stewart.
Yeah, hey, look, we were there. We should get that ball up. Just throw and catch.
Snap. Hands it off, left-hand edge.
There we go.
Got a little bit of room. He's going to pick up, looks like 3, maybe 4. That's Keegan Smith on the carry for the Cats.
You know, we talk so much about interior blocking, being 1 block away right there. We got to the perimeter, and when your receivers can block, that really springs some things. And hey, there's so many good teachable things here that have been on display so much throughout this game that there's going to be a lot of progress made between week 1 and week 2.
Yeah. Dropping back, look left, throws, incomplete. Helmet off.
Incomplete.
Yeah, it always kind of fires me up when somebody's helmet flies off. But generally when an offensive lineman's helmet flies off, it generally comes a defensive lineman put his hand up in there.
Ripped it
so
off.
You would think hands to the face.
Right.
No, I guess they think that thing just magically falls off.
Well, those are referees that never played in the trenches.
You got to be from the trenches.
Yeah. Quick end-over-end kick. Checks up the 21. The 22.
Sprague with a punt with a 0 return. It'll be 1st and 10.
So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. So, we've had a little bit of time to talk football, but I'm kind of curious. Next time we have a home game, are you riding in the helicopter that delivers the game ball? Is there ever a scenario where Big Don Strubing rides shotgun in the Hilo Bird?
Yeah, it would have to be one of those helicopters that have 2 rotors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably extend, surpass.
You exceed maximum payload capacity?
Yeah, I exceed the weight limit, just like most rides at the amusement park. I get to the line, they say, hey, if you're over 300 pounds, you go to the end of the line.
Right.
Go eat a hot dog, and that's generally what I do.
Yeah. Well, when I step on a scale, it says 1 at a time.
1 at a time. Well, I've been a fat kid all my life, and hey, I'm happy being a fat guy. So, yeah.
Well, there's a rumor I heard you were exercising.
I am. I'm trying to pound some pavement, stretch some denim.
Stretching denim.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink more water, but my old partner said that rusts your pipes. You drink too much water.
Yeah.
So, but I've toned back on my Diet Cokes and drink a lot of coffee, though.
All right, it's 1st and 10 at the 23. Patriots have the ball. Appreciate you guys staying with us here tonight on the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television Network. Free front for the Cats. Man in motion for the Patriots. Hands off on a sweep around. Plenty of room. He's going to get close to the first down marker. He's about a yard short.
Well, my observation is here. They're getting a little bit stronger as we're starting to kind of, kind of wiring, it is what it is. It's kind of like attrition's kind of setting in here. If you watch these Parkview guys, when they hit the edge, they're getting stronger. They're hitting a little harder. We're a step behind.
Hands it off again, right-hand side, attacking the corner. They're going to pick up a first down. They're going to attack 3 on top of that.
Jane Ashford with the carry. Grayson Spurlock with another tackle.
This is a deal, too. Talk to me a little bit about, you've got to rotate. Let's talk about the defensive linemen. You've got to rotate them in and out, and the offensive linemen for that matter. But that's almost 50 yards you're running.
Yeah, trust me, I've been into plenty of spirited debates whether that's a good thing or bad thing. Parkview doing a great job of perimeter blocking, just wadding us up. Common sense says, even though you're rotating, you're still having to run 50 yards to get off the field. So if you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to conserve energy, but you've run 5 miles at the end of the game.
Right.
How much energy have you conserved?
Right.
And typically groups like to roll in. That's defensive people. Listen, in the game of football, you got offensive people and you got defensive people. And they're kind of like oil and water. Yeah, we're on the same team. They don't necessarily always mix.
Sure.
But what you won't see is offensive linemen rolling in there, because it takes the offensive line. Generally, good offensive linemen get stronger the longer the game goes, because you build continuity with the guy you're playing next to.
Great job by the Cats wrapping up. Gonna be short, it looks like, about maybe a half a yard. Pick up 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Big play for the Wildcats defense.
Hands it off right up the middle, and it is blown open. It's a foot race to the corner. Oh, what a saving tackle by number 21 for the Har-Ber Wildcats. Will Langley.
Hey, you're right there. That's something that a coach is going to be, go back and show the entire program, hey, look, this guy, this is guts.
This is what happens when you don't quit.
Yeah, we've got to do this. You need more and more effort plays. He could have easily given up, but he didn't. And that's what Coach Eckley's looking for.
Yep. Great effort by Langley. Hands it off, left-hand side. There's a flag on a play. He gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. The Wildcat defense says denied.
Flag down.
Legal procedure against the Patriots. That'll back them up. 4:23 to go in the third, 31-7. Cats trail the Patriots.
They're going to play that old bus backing up, little dump truck. There we go. I love that. That kind of reminds me of, when you watch, I don't like to say the Denver Bronco name too much, but every time you watch a game from out there, the Donkeys, the Denver Donkeys, you can hear the old horse in the background go,
Right. I can't believe you brought up the Denver Broncos.
How about that old rooster out in South Carolina? That's pretty cool.
Right-hand side is fighting for the. Don't think he got it. Just short.
Tackle made by Jake Grayson. It'll be 2nd and goal, Patriots.
2nd and goal for the Patriots. Hands it off up the middle. That is going to be a touchdown. the Patriots.
Touchdown, Parkview.
Well, Donald, that was basic geometry there. The shortest path between two points A and B is straight line.
Hey, did you go to kindergarten?
Best I can remember.
So I noticed you whipped out a Diet Coke out of your bag there, but in kindergarten, if you take treats to class, you have to have enough for everybody.
Here you go, Donald. I'll share it with you.
You got one straw for both of us?
Well, I packed my own ice in tonight.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, I did. Filled that styrofoam cup full of ice. And
kick good for the Patriots. We're taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Right here on SAF Television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, president of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Appreciate you guys sticking with us tonight. It's a hot one, and it's a bit of a battle for the Cats. Patriots kick off. We fielded at the 5. Serrano.
easy to say because we're sitting up here, but boy, if he'd have stayed to the inside, I think he'd had a big scene.
So 1st and 10 at the 33. 3 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Gets it off.
But Donald, it should have been a free play right there.
Yeah, I thought it was offside too. I mean, I guess my perspective is a little bit skewed, but just because I'm at an angle, those guys are right there on the line of scrimmage. So. Second and 7, here comes the Cats. Takes the handoff, throws down to the flats. Great defensive coverage there. Intended for Trey Serrano.
Intended for Trey Serrano. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Wildcat offense.
You know, we're throwing the ball, you know, and this is going to continue to improve over the course of the season. Right now, we're kind of just, we're holding on just a little bit too long. Set your feet, let that thing rip, and trust your receiver is going to be there. It's his job to get his head around.
Keeper throws it deep downfield for Serrano. He gets it. It's a foot race. Oh, he fumbles the ball. I think he was down.
His ground calls that fumble.
On the 15-yard line.
Nice pass completed to Trey Serrano. He's down at the 15-yard line.
See the replay on that one. I like how he pulls up. Great, look at that shot right there.
Yeah, it was a great shot. You know, hey, one thing he did, and we talk about this all the time, when you avoid pressure in the pocket, move forward, climb the pocket. Don't escape out the side. They're too fast. There we go.
There we go. Touchdown, Har-Ber Wildcats. Keegan Smith staying on his feet, fighting for it.
Hey, we got one of those smoke cannons down there. That's pretty exciting.
I missed it.
Hey, we still have a cannon. I thought we were supposed to get a cannon this year. We talked about getting a cannon last
I think
year.
it got vetoed with the helicopter. Look at this right here. Great shot. Just fights it. That's all effort.
Yeah, good hard run. We got a hat on a hat, a body on a body. Good things happen.
Unsportsmanlike conduct charged to the Wildcats. That penalty will be added on to
Spike in
the
the
kickoff.
football.
Well, that's something we don't need to do, but hey, let's celebrate.
Spoken like a lineman. Snap is down, kick is up. That was close. It is good. Cats climb to 14. Taking a break, folks. 38-14, Cats trail. We'll be back right here on SAF Television right after this.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. 2:19 on the clock. 38-14. I don't want to oversay this, but it's not easy to fight back when it's 38-7 and still fight for a touchdown. Okay?
Well, sure. No, I know what you're saying. When you're down, that's what defines your character. It's easy to be a front runner, but hey, look, when the scoreboard's doesn't look very good, what do you got inside of you? Ooh, a little sky kick here. Okay. You got a penalty flag on the sky kick. Yeah, you find out a lot about your team. Do we still have grit? Are we still going to fight? And the answer is yes.
I like the sky kick idea.
A lot of funny things can happen because when you sky kick it, you're forcing that front line to catch it. You generally find one or two guys you want to kick it to. And, the two middle guys on that front line obviously are bigger body type guys.
Right.
Look like defensive ends or outside linebackers.
So kicking from the 20. And that'll be fielded at the 33.
Yeah.
Well, there's two clips right there. I mean, how many times?
That's come back.
Yeah. If you get hit and the guy you hit lands on his stomach and slides, that's usually a dead giveaway.
It looked like a Civil War reenactment out there.
It did. Referees want to talk about it. Uh-oh, jeopardy. Personal foul. Oh, both of those.
Foul for a blindside block. Also personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That should back him up 30 yards and be versus 10.
That should back him up 30 yards.
That's a 30-yard. Two penalties.
Heck, where'd they catch the ball? I mean, where did the original return stop?
Yeah, I think they're just 10 yards short of that. Those are some big guys right there. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They've got the ball to 43. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looks deep downfield. He'll throw it into triple coverage. It's caught. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
McGee's pass completed to Montario Elson. Touchdown, Parkview.
And I'm sure there was some coaching on the sideline said, don't get beat deep. You know, hey, look, you know, after something like that, you got to expect, here comes a dagger play. They're going to take a shot.
Well, they've got to. The thing is, you knew they were going to throw it to that guy.
Oh,
but he was in triple coverage.
Shouldn't have worked. Shouldn't happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But he threw it on a dime, and it landed where he had to have it. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 45-14, Cats trail, 1:57 to go in the third. We'll be back right after this quick commercial break.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. I think you're fixing to get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm getting a health talk.
You are.
Doesn't look like I listen very good to health talks, does it?
Well,
ain't nobody going to intimidate me when it comes to healthy living.
Yeah. Nobody's going to make you feel bad about your food choices. Although it is a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to limit that. But
I'm just saying it could be worse. It could be a full-fledged Coke.
Yeah, that's right.
Some
people, when times get tough, turn to drugs and alcohol. I turn to Diet Coke.
Yeah, there you go. Great shot there, Trey Serrano.
Man, that's a wonder. Donald, can you tell our listeners about that camera that's taking that shot?
So this camera is operated by a guy. It's a 4-axis camera. It's a wireless camera, so he can move all about. It's got a 5-mile range, so he could literally be in Fayetteville filming, and we'd still pick it up here.
That's amazing. And Donald, I know that the Athletic Foundation has made a major investment in the district this year for the kids, for our community, and kudos to you and your crew. You've really labored hard to do the best you can for the city of Springdale.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate you saying that, and we've got a great board on the Springdale Athletic Foundation. They care about kids, and at the end of the day, we're only here doing the best we can for a short amount of time, and then it's somebody else's responsibility. I just feel like we got to do what we got to do while we are able to do it.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we're doing. All the way out to the 26-yard line. Trey Serrano's getting his paycheck earned.
We got 150 left to play.
Yeah, hey, you look around and you see everything's happening tonight, and there's been good, bad, and ugly. The kickoff return team, that's something that's pretty positive. And, hey, when you got – it's like having Tyreek Hill or Dante Hall back there. There's always a chance.
Yeah, great players make great plays. Hands it off. Left-hand side, fighting forward, gets upended, does a great job holding on to the ball. He's going to pick up 4. That's Keegan Smith on the carry for the Cats. Hey, for Christmas, will you get me a lamp?
Yeah, you want one of those little.
I need something
little
here.
lamps.
Yeah.
Hey, they make them with the little clippy things, you know, when you put up here.
I'm gonna clip it. I gotta use my phone.
Better sit up straight. Look skinnier.
Yeah, suck your gut in.
Yeah, I know it.
2nd down and 6 at the 31 for the Cats. Dropping back, looking left. He's going to fire hard. Overthrows, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
You know, did you see us? We kind of patted the ball, hung with the ball. And, you know, that comes with confidence, you know. There's a lot that goes into throwing the ball, you know, and the quarterback takes, when it doesn't go good, the quarterback takes most of the heat. But listen, guys, not only do you have to have superior blocking up front, the part that your wide receivers play, they have got to separate from the defender. They've got to climb on the route, disengage, and create space.
Yep. Over the top. Oh! Ashton Stewart in the right spot, deflected. That'll bring up 4th.
That was a great play call. We had what we wanted. They brought pressure. They vacated that middle zone right there, and that would have been a house call. Yeah. I mean, and you go back, and that's the difference between success and failure. It's very thin.
Got a little edgy there. 3 to the top, 2 down the bottom for the Cats. There's the snap. Looks to the right.
Oh, wow. What a grab.
That was a
That's going to be a targeting.
Great catch right there by Aaron Henry in traffic. Flags down.
Wow, let's see the replay on that one.
He kind of got Bruce Lee karate there, didn't he?
Yep. There's the replay there.
That catch is enough for another Har-Ber Wildcat.
Comes down the bottom.
Boom, right there. Safety coming down.
Yeah. Curry does a great job of, it's not easy holding on the football.
No,
you
it's
know
not.
It's going to hurt.
Great choice of music.
15 yards for 30.
They've been on point tonight. The broadcast, not so much, but the music in the stadium, it's been hitting on all 8 cylinders.
Boy, I really like this formation, Donald. Tackle over with your tight end down here in the spot of the right tackle.
The corner again, incomplete. Trey Serrano, the intended receiver.
Or close.
Springs pass incomplete to Trey Serrano.
You know, so as a play caller, you hit a big one, but then, hey, let's get it back in our quarterback's hands and have an easy throw and catch. You know, and it would be nice to watch as the season unfolds. You know, this is a very vanilla game plan here, you know.
Trey Serrano on the keeper.
There we go.
Slides forward. He's going to pick up, looks like about 3 yards.
You know, Don, we got some good push on that left side of that offensive line, and we got the flow, and the flow started moving down the field, so Serrano could take the handoff, stretch, and press, and it was actually fixing to cut back against the grain, and we're taking advantage of Parkview's defensive pursuit.
Right. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom for the Cats. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, look downfield, throws across the middle. Oh, incomplete. Just lays out for it for Ashton Stewart.
That's another one that was so close, and it stinks because, hey, our quarterback did a great job of riding the play fake, faking to our running back. Secondary bit just enough. We got totally behind the secondary. And you know, our play fakes, our mechanics are going to get better. But that was a great play call, and it did exactly what we wanted to do, was suck up the defensive secondary.
4th down. There's a snap. Looking left, throws across the middle. Caught.
Yeah, good.
That was a great play. Curry doing a good job of holding on, getting upended. That's a 1st down for the Cats.
You know, we're watching a quarterback mature as the game goes longer. He stood in there, pressure all around him. He anchored down, bam, delivered the ball.
Taking a quick timeout as they flip the field, folks. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Har-Ber High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Field and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, president of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. You know, I want to kind of, now that we're on air, let's talk about a little bit about the offensive line. You know, I haven't really spoke a lot about them, but they haven't got a lot of praise over the years. And it's not easy. You know, there's no publicity. They're not writing about it in the paper. But these guys tonight have done a better job against a bigger team that's come to town.
Yeah, and they're getting better. You know, hey, so much of offensive line play is knowing how to work with the guy next door to you. And hey, you know, credit to Coach Eckley and his offensive staff. You know they've been calling plays. And if you'll note, there's a couple different ways to protect your quarterback. One is you protect them with the run. The second one is you move the pocket. And they've sprinted quite a bit, okay? But, you know, we also call them plays that are quick hitters. So we're not holding the ball forever. And but this offensive line, hey, look, they're going to get better and better.
2nd and 10 for the Cats. Snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to the bottom of the screen, goes for a shot in the corner. Intended for Wood, incomplete. Looked like he got shoved out of bounds there.
Yeah, kind of gave him the business.
Yeah, looks like we got a referee timeout.
You know, we kind of talked about it, but a quarterback, you know, obviously it's going to grow. He's going to grow and grow and grow as the season goes on. And I'm sure Coach Eckley said, hey, right here, boom, just a little bit quicker, just have a little more confidence. And so it's a real confident. Hey, it's easy to sit here and talk about quarterback play. It's a hell of a different story to stand back there when you got some angry hombres trying to do bad things to you.
Right.
You know, it takes some real guts. He's got kind of smacked around from time to time.
Sure.
But, you know, on the last drive, see him standing there with things around him, that's what you want.
3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking in the corner again. Incomplete.
Spray's pass intended for Hayden Wood.
Again, intended for Wood.
That'll set up 4th and 10 for the Wildcats.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Typically those are cramps.
Cramps this time of night.
Running off the field there. Looks like he'll be perfectly fine. So 4th down for the Cats, 4th and 10 at the 23, 11:41 to go in the ball game. There's the snap, takes the handoff.
There we go. Just go with it.
Goes into the corner. Touchdown, Har-Ber.
All right. And man, he got yacked.
Wow.
Yeah. Flag down. It's all we're just talking about him being tough. There we go. Get up. Come on now. Come on.
There's a replay there.
Boy, he's hurting. He's back down. Kind of missed that. Hey, look at there. You got no better feeling than getting yacked and looking up and throwing a touchdown.
That'll be tacked on to the kick. Martinez.
Going back to this, Donald. Hey, we continue to show grit.
Yeah. Snap is down. Kick is good. 45-21, 11:32 to go, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right here on the Springdale Athletic Foundation television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Big Don Strubing over there. So, first game, first impressions.
Hey, we're trying. You know, we're playing hard, even deep into the game when it looks like our back's up against the wall. But, you know, hey, look, we've got to continue to develop depth. And, you know, there's been good, there's been bad. Plenty of opportunities to go back and coach once we watch film. And I know Coach Eckley and his staff are going to take this film and they're going to point out, hey, guys, right here we're a couple inches away. Right. You know, regardless of what the outcome is, there's a lot good to be talked about, and we talk about it every year. The biggest difference is from week 1 to week 2, and you know, the one thing you can't coach is effort, right? And if your kids continue to fight and continue to scratch and claw, you got a chance. We can get better. So I love the effort, even though, you know, and I hadn't seen anybody mad, nobody upset, no helmet chunkers, because that right there is losing football. Right. And I think, you know, Coach Eckley, you know, and I know you talked to him last week, you know, he's kind of putting his imprint on the culture. Yep. And so there's learning from him. He's trying to learn the community. The kids are learning him, and you know, learn his staff, because the staff for the first time in 17 years is completely different.
Up the middle, hits the secondary, still on his feet, looking for some help from the squad. Finally stops it. That's going to be a 6-yard run, maybe even 7.
You know, and here's another thing that every defensive coordinator, every defensive staff after week 1, they're going to go back, and the thing that they're all going to work on, it doesn't matter whether it's here at Har-Ber or whether it's we're down in, you know, San Diego or Miami, wherever, coast to coast, every defensive coordinator from week 1 to week 2 and say, we got to tackle better. Tackling. And look, we have plenty of opportunities for -yard plays tonight, and we just hadn't been able to wrap up. Now credit, some of that is a talented running back, a big running back.
Sure.
I mean, you know, we look at the size of these Parkview running backs. These are big kids now. And, you know, it's like tackling a gorilla running at you.
Riley on the tackle. First and 10 Patriots from their 32-yard line, 37-yard line.
There's a snap, looks left, throws left, quick pass, picks up. Well, he might get the first down, and he does. That was just an effort play by the Patriots.
Hey, look, you know, hey, credit, tip your hat to the Patriots. We could see during pregame warm-up, they were a well-coached ball club. They were highly organized. Their kids knew where they were going. And they, you know, they're going to have a nice group here.
There's the snap, looks right, hands it off. Great tackle. That's exactly what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, hey, open field tackle, and that was a textbook tackle. You know, now the big trend is we teach rugby tackling. with your helmet to the hip, the near hip, and remove our head out of the play. You know, old school tackling technique, put your nose on the ball. Well, that's what led to the rash concussions. And concussions in general threaten the institution of American football. So proactive coaches have got to look abroad to find out what other parts of the world are doing in physical sports to continue to maintain the integrity of what we do here with American football.
First down.
There we go. Ball. There we go. Get it. Get it. Hot potato. There we go.
Cats get the ball. Number 31 for the Cats on the fumble recovery. That's Landon Baker. Here's the replay there.
There we go.
Just pulls it out.
Yeah. You know, some of that was them. Some of it was us. We had to be there.
Yep. First and 10 at the 33. Dropping back, looking left. Overthrows. Pass intended for Stewart.
Incomplete. Pass intended for Ashton Stewart. 2nd and 10, Wildcats.
You know, right there was a good example. We can try to aim that ball. Hey, trust that Stewart's going to pop open because he was on a drag.
Yep.
Hit him on the drag. Hit him on full speed. He catches it, turns it upfield.
Yeah. Just timing.
Go.
That's going to be a 2-yard carry. Keegan Smith.
That'll set up a 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats.
We go 3rd and 7 at the 31. Pulls
Great
up,
pickup.
looks left, downfield. It's going to be intercepted.
Well, we got a flag back here, Donald. See what happened here. Hey, you know, we may have missed this with the camera, but that was a great blitz pickup. They brought pressure, and a running back picked up a blitzer. And, hey, look, there's a lot more to playing running back than just carrying the ball. Right. And we talked about what all is involved in the passing game. A good blocking running back is vital. A running back that will stick their nose up in there, it's vital. Because a good running back is going to make everybody. Everybody has specific zones or people they are responsible for. But every now and then, hey, somebody slips loose. And if you got a good running back there scanning the coast, he'll pick off some trash before he can get to your quarterback. And that's what allowed us to get that ball off in the first place.
Well, even more than that, it's unselfishness football, right? You're taking one for the team. You're not, you're not part of the play, but you're helping the play.
Hey, there we go.
Keegan Smith on the carry. That's a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 8, Wildcats.
You know what I have been impressed with here week one, just watching the sidelines and watching the way that we call in the plays. There's not a lot of formation. There's not a lot of confusion. You can tell Coach Eckley and his staff have done a great job as far as sideline communication to the field.
Right. Takes the handoff.
Oh, golly.
Up in the air, no good.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because so many teams you'll find that week one communication just isn't there. Well, you can obviously tell they spent a great bit of time communicating and getting the calls in, because there's a lot that goes into before a ball is ever snapped, because you've got to dictate, you've got to call in a formation, motion, play, protection. There's a whole lot of stuff that has to be communicated to the field before the ball's ever snapped. There we go. Oh, boy, howdy.
Straight pass, incomplete, intended for Evan Curry. That'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Wildcats.
Now, once again, reward your quarterback. He hung in there and delivered the ball. Make him right. Yeah.
So 4th down and 9 at the 17, 8:07 to go in the game. Cats clawing back, 21-45, and they're inside the the red zone. And they're going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. 45-21 Cats trail. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
We got 8:07 left to play here
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Taneytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549. Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. You know, exactly what we've been talking about. I love the fact that the Cats seem very disciplined, right? So it's focused. It's camaraderie. It's not giving up. Like all the ingredients that go into making a great football team. Now, are they a great football team right now? They're not.
Right.
But they've got all the pieces in place to be a great football team down the road. Dropping back, looking over the top. There's a flag.
Yeah, we were talking about while we were on commercial there. You know, we both grew up in this town, and we played for a Hall of Fame head coach. And one of his pregame keys to success: no big plays. Don't give up big plays. And right now, and I'm not saying that the game would have been dramatically different, but it would have been much tighter at this juncture of the game had we not given up big plays. I mean, if we eliminate Parkview's big plays, whether they be big runs where they break contain, deep balls, all of which is coachable, okay? I mean, the best thing you can do as a defense, make somebody go down the field. Don't give them a short field.
Right.
Don't give them an easy way. Make them earn it. And we're in position.
4th and short. Fakes the handoff and just gets tackled for a loss. So that'll turn the ball over to the Patriots.
straight, sacked. That'll be a turnover and downs. It'll be 1st and 10. Patriots from the 15-yard line.
So the Patriots will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15. They've got just under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Really needed the Cats to punch it in.
We did. And you know what? We were a drop away. and I know whoever's listening to us tonight is probably tired of hearing it, but we're either one block away or one catch away. You know, I wouldn't suggest the Har-Ber, the Wildcats go to the casino tonight because their luck wouldn't be very good. Right. But we're close, you know, and there are much more positives to talk about here.
Tay Beam on the stop for the Cats there. 2nd down and 6 at the 19. There's the snap, looks right, throws right. Caught, tackled out of bounds. Number 11 for the Har-Ber Wildcats. That's Grayson Spurlock.
Hey, you go back and we talk about the culture that Coach Eckley's trying to build here. You know, one thing I am proud to say is we hadn't seen any attitude issues. No dumb plays as far as penalties, being selfish and just not playing smart football. You know, occasionally in a game like football, it's an emotional game. It's a game of the heart. But you owe it to your team to play within your means. And, you know, hey, look, you know, we have not killed ourselves, right? I mean, through poor decision making.
2nd and 9 for the Patriots. Fakes a handoff, hands it off, fakes the pass, hands it off up the middle. It's about a 1 yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 7.
Alex Reynolds cleans that tackle up.
There's a snap, drops back, looks left. Flings it underneath, incomplete.
That pass broken up by Will Langley. That'll bring a 4th down for the Patriots.
Will Langley on the defense there brings a 4th down for the Patriots. 4th down and 7 at the 31. 5:59 to go in the ball game.
Lance Daspit deep for the Wildcats.
Got a straggler on over here.
Huh.
That was a little bit of a shank kick out of bounds.
But the first time we've seen them punt?
I don't know. I don't know if that qualifies as a punt, but there's a flag on the field.
Yeah, they may get that guy from coming in off the sidelines, even though he made it inside the numbers.
That works great if you're going to throw it to him and no one's paying attention on the defense.
Well, back in the old school days, you'd hide somebody out on the sideline, and you'd step them out there at the last minute and send them deep.
Yeah. Personal foul.
Well, spoke too soon.
Cats.
Personal foul charged against the Wildcats.
Well, the only reason that happens is because you said something about it.
I know.
So 8:56 to go. You just keep sledding, chucking wood.
After a 15-yard penalty, the Wildcat offense will start
At this point, it's kind of like, what do we want to, you want to compete. It's kind of like, we're going to try to hang our hat on. Yeah. In high school football, you're limited to see other. Yeah, you can see, during 7-on-7 in the summer, but nothing relates to 11-on-11 football until the lights come on. In high school, there's no joint practices like we see in NFL camps.
Right.
So, hey, why not take what we do and do well, what we want to try to hang our hat on, and force the issues and develop a core of identity.
Cats have it 1st and 10. Ball's at the 28-yard line. There's the snap. Hands it off. Up ends, gets to the 30, picks up 2 yards.
Hey, when we've run the ball with those quick, just inside zones, quick dives, they've been successful. Sometimes when you play a defense, you're kind of out-athleted on the edge. Best thing you do is go right at them.
Yep, I agree. There's a snap. Hands it off again. Finding some daylight. It's going to be another.
Oh, no.
Coughs it up.
How in the world that happened?
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Patriots. Evan Curry with the tackle for the Wildcats.
Curry stops the play, but the Patriots get the ball back. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line for the Patriots. Snap, hands it off, left-hand side on the sweep. On his feet, he's going to get to the 21.
Will Langley with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Langley with the stop for the Cats. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Second, looks like about 4. Quick pass to the bottom.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Not wrap up.
Well, we came back. Nope.
3-4 times there. We've got to start tackling them.
Yeah. It's one thing to get there and we're in position. We've got to fundamentally wrap up.
Yeah,
Go back to tackling fundamentals.
First down.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the Wildcats, 18-yard line.
Still on his feet. Breaking tackles.
Yeah, we had about 8 shots at him right there. And then I think that's, that's a product of need to become better fundamental tacklers. But at the same time, hey, that's a fresh set of legs. That's a fresh set of legs. So you'll notice Parkview running backs, they don't wait, they don't mess around. They just go.
That's a touchdown for Parkview. Some Arvest fireworks there. Arvest Ballpark. You get a football game and a show. All right here on SAF television. Snap is down. Kick is up. It's good. 52-21, Cats trail, 3:18 to go in the ball game. Folks, we'll be back right after this, right here on SAF television.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Stewart and Serrano deep for the Wildcats.
The music's been on point.
I agree.
There's the kick. Short, fielded at the 10. Here come the Cats. That's Curry.
Evan Curry on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats from their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Cats at the 22.
Donald, do you listen to the New Heights podcast?
I do. I like the Kelsey brothers.
The Kelsey brothers, they have a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in them, and they were talking about the wedge return. And we don't do the wedge return anymore. And
right.
Remember the kickoff cover team always had that one crazy guy called the wedge buster.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Wedge busters are pretty rare birds these days.
They are. Yeah. I remember as a sophomore, I was a wedge buster.
That doesn't strike me. You got to be kind of crazy to do that
You
job.
got to be crazy and fast. You got to get down there. The key to that is getting down there as they're turning around.
Yeah.
So you can hit them when they're off balance. But if you're slow, you're just going down there rattling your brain.
Yeah, because they generally took the center and 2 guards, and they set the wedge.
Yeah. There's a snap. Quick handoff to Stewart around the right-hand side. Picking up a block. Looking for some daylight. He's going to pick up 5. Looks like about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
That's a 6-yard pickup. Set up 3rd and 4 for the Wildcat offense.
There's a snap. Fakes a handoff, quick throw, deflected by number 22 for the Patriots. That'll bring a 4th down and 4. 2 minutes, 27 to go. To the top, 3 down to the bottom. There's the snap, quick kick, end over end. Only the referee back there, and that's going to take a Wildcat bounce, crosses the 20, rolls to the 15, just short of the 15-yard line. Takes a lot of pressure off the defense when you can put it in that position.
Yeah, well, hey, there's still a lot to fight for. You know, all defensive guys want to try to, you know, at the end of the year, you go back, points allowed. And so you are fighting for something here.
Born in the USA at a football game. It doesn't get very much more American than that.
No, we got fireworks going off.
Yeah.
Had a helicopter here.
First game of the year.
Yeah, let that screaming eagle fly.
1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball's at the 16-yard line. Hands it off, finds a seam on the right-hand side. Undercut by Clinkscales. Finishes up there for the Cats. That'll pick up about, well, let's give him 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Things kind of starting to empty out here, Donald.
Maybe a little bit. I noticed a lot of the kids left. The kids that were running around up here. But, I mean, there's still a lot of fannies in the seats.
Hey, you know, honestly, pretty decent turnout from Parkview faithful.
Yep. Left-hand side. Tied up at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a no good. That's 3rd down and 5 for the Patriots now.
So do we have a game day DJ? Where's that? How's that done, Donald?
It's right over there next to Park. I believe it's Aaron Adams.
Yeah, it's hard to remember back when we played. It wasn't nothing but stone cold silence.
Yeah,
that's the good old days.
Well,
you could smoke up in the bleachers.
When I played, I didn't hear anything anyways. Like I was so, I don't know, tuned in or whatever. So,
you know, I kind of, you know, Don, we get nostalgic. We go back to the days that we remember growing up, and you know, they used diesel to burn in the lines on the field because people were too cheap to buy paint at the time. So they got their strung lines, and you sprayed diesel, which the EPA banned, you know.
Well, you remember how deep the hash marks were, or the lines were at Fayetteville, Harmon Field?
Oh, down there at Harmon Field, they come up calf high on you. And, you know, so it's funny how smells bring back nostalgic memories. And, you know, when I think high school football, I think of the smell of diesel fuel, popcorn, and cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the perfect combination.
Well, that is the end of the first game for the Har-Ber Wildcats. Senior night here 2023, 52-21. Taking a quick break. We'll come back with the post-game analysis and football highlights from tonight. We'll be back right here on the SAF Television Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Welcome back, Wildcat Nation. Donald Tucker, your voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Well, streaming not, obviously you want to win, but a respectable appearance for Coach Eckley's first game and the Cats in the 2023 season.
Yeah, it's not the way you want it to end, but like I said during the broadcast, there were a lot of positives to look at. And, you know, if you've ever played, you've heard the saying, it gets, you know, the most change you see is from week 1 to week 2. And the biggest thing as a coach, the coaching staff, you want to get it on film against, you know, because this was, sure we played in a preview a week or so ago, but first real opponent, you know, so you learn how to game plan, and now you're coming back and, hey, that one's in the books, let's learn from it. And, you know, it goes back to, hey, I'll wrap things up kind of in my mind, goes back to we had opportunities both offensively and defensively, and we were so close, you know, and, I mean, it's a fine line between success and failure. Big plays. We gave up too many big plays. We need to tackle a little bit better. Well, guess what? Those things are coachable. Offensively, we need to move the ball more consistently. Hey, you got a whole new cast of characters out there that are learning a whole new offense. So if we will, as fans of the program, be patient and understand this is a work in progress. And like that old saying that my junior high coach told me, Gotham City wasn't built in a day. And stay the course. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And so, you know,
sounds like a Bruce Matthews.
That was a Bruce Matthews quote right there. It's amazing how much he warped my young mind back in the day.
Yeah, warp I think is probably accurate.
Yeah.
So, listen, we have a great perspective up here looking down on the field. Every aspect of the Cats football, offensive and defensively, I saw improvement. You know, and one of the things that, like we've talked about this preseason, is that what I noticed in the scrimmaging is that they're a lot more disciplined and focused. Yeah. Not that they were undisciplined and unfocused, but, you know, an example of that is staying the course. Like, it's hard to stay the course when it's 42-7 or 45-7. So they're fighting forward, they're getting it, they're staying focused, staying in the game plan. That's, I mean, mental toughness and self-discipline, that's a big part of football.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge part of football. We had many times throughout the course of the evening that we could have, as a team, decided, and no more fights, over with. And you know, we had plenty of times to quit, and we didn't. And, you know, Coach Eckley calling stuff, getting people in there. This is it's a big learning process. And but the one thing we talked about, you can't coach effort. Right. I didn't see a lack of effort. I thought we flew around. We got ourselves out of position sometimes, but that's learning how to play within the frameworks of your offensive and defensive schemes. Right. But the one thing they didn't do was quit. They fought to the bitter end, and that's all you can ask for, because it's a lot easier to say, it's like driving a team of mules, a lot easier to say whoa than it is go.
Right.
So look forward to you know, next week, another opportunity. You lose this one, bury it, learn from it. That's why you play preseason.
So we got Bixby next Friday night at Bixby.
Yeah, well,
I mean, those guys are Division I.
Yeah, it's
caliber of a high school team.
What's going on over there at Bixby is pretty remarkable right now. I know their head coach, Lauren Montgomery. He and I go way, way back when we were young coaches, and it's been fun to watch his career grow. And he took a program. Okay, now when he went to Bixby, it was bad football. I mean, they couldn't play dead in the Western, and he has built them into it's a juggernaut. Right. I mean, it's an Oklahoma juggernaut, and you know, they are getting compared to the Legion of Doom, the early Jinx teams that really put Alan Trimble, legendary head coach at Jinx, on the map. And Lawrence built that up, slowly built that up, and developed his people from within. And over in that neck of the woods, you seem to get a player or two every year to make the difference. But, yeah, it's going to be a monumental task. But, once again, we'll learn a lot and next week.
So what can we expect going over there? I mean, what kind of football, what kind of discipline?
Well, yeah, I mean, from the Bixby perspective,
right.
Yeah, well, hey, Lawrence can have them coached up. We saw them last year. Schematically, what they do is not rocket science, but boy, do they execute. They execute. They always have great athletes. They know their system inside, out, upside down, backwards. They execute at a very high rate of speed, and it will be a different type game than this. I think it'll be, from a defensive perspective, Bixby's going to be much more operating and much more explosive.
So is that because it's a one-school town?
You know, I think.
Let me, before you answer that,
yeah.
let me tee it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because the loaded question I'm asking is that back when you and I played, and I've told the story that we played Kids Day football, then youth center football, then junior high, but we were taught our position that we were going to play in high school, and the schemes and the rules of that position in Kids Day football, because we were coached by guys that went through the whole scheme before. So we don't have to think on the field. By the time we're in high school, you're not thinking what your responsibilities are. You're just reacting.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing you want your players to do is think. You want them to react, play full speed. Indecision will get you killed in the game of football. So, yeah, I mean, they over in Bixby, they grow them small, bring them up through the system, and Lauren's been there long enough that he's implemented that system. And when the time those guys get to high school, they know exactly what the scheme is. And then you sprinkle in a couple of new additions that enhance your program. And, I may try to stop over here at Mama Z's or Neil, or one of the other restaurants. He loves coming through Tawny Town, and he loves eating Italian food. So I may take him some good old rolls and spaghetti and fried chicken.
There you go.
See if we can't offer up a offering.
Nice. Well, we're going to wrap it up here, folks. We appreciate you tuning in to the inaugural broadcast for the Springdale Athletic Foundation. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Har-Ber High School Principal Dr. Paul Greep, the Executive Athletic Director Keith Fimple, and the entire Springdale Athletic Foundation, we appreciate you guys tuning in. This broadcast is brought to you by Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. We'll see you next Friday night from Bixby, Oklahoma.
Look, have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on many men, many, 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 many men. Wish they for me, yeah, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more, cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. You can run up if you want. What you talking about? Look, it's possible. Know me, keep 2 fours like I'm Kobe. If you riding or you hiding, if you sliding and you owe me. Run up, catch cold feet, act up to call police. I don't make friends, yeah, I make bids. Want some rain bids, want some OG. This AR be my trophy. Shoot first, shoot back. Oh, none, boo back. Automatic when a woo clap. Shoot first, shoot back. Oh, none, boo back. Automatic when a woo clap. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me.